Stage kits have been something that you guys have been wanting for a very, very long time, especially since we had to wait for years and they only was really available on the Challengers and the Chargers that we know and love. But now those vehicles are actually gone now. But the thing is, the engines that was in those vehicles are still rolling around in a bunch of other products. We got a 5.7 Hemi, the 392 Hemi, and my favorite, the 6.2 liter supercharged Hemi V8, still rolling around in a bunch of vehicles. And the thing I gotta talk about in this video is, what if I told you a dealer source of mine leaked me an image of a 392 Supercharger kit that is coming? And I think we're gonna see some more interesting things coming at Roadkill Nights that Tim Kniss has alluded to. So without further ado, let's see what we might find out in the next couple of weeks. Okay, over 56,000 friends and 43% of you guys who watch these videos haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Let's get right into this because stage kits have been that one thing that it sounds like a very good idea on paper, but it hasn't really been something that's been very greatly executed. Because one of the problems with the stage kits was that you can only go to a power brokers dealer, and a lot of times those dealers will play all kinds of crazy games with those stage kits. And I think that kind of made it harder for, let's say, Dodge to get stage kits out to people, because these guys, some of these power brokers dealers, they were trying to charge you an arm and a leg for them. And then with some people that I know who had stage kits installed in their cars, they caused problems and it was like a hassle to get your car fixed. Because from what people were telling me, that those stage kits were having problems with them getting them like uninstalled, like the dealers didn't want to do that. So I'm hoping that with the next, let's say, stage kit 2.0, that when these next stage kits come out, there's going to be a way better service and not compared to the first time these stage kits come out. Because these are something that, like I said, this is something that I think would be a very awesome thing for Dodge, Ram, SRT to do, is to let people have cheaper vehicles, but then add a power upgrade to it and get more power out of it. That way you can go and get the vehicle, and if you want more power, especially in the future, you can go drop a stage kit on it and go about your merry way and have a factory back warranty. So stage kits is something that I wish would come out to more models. I would love to see a stage kit for my Demon 170, especially since I'm already at 1,025 horsepower. I would love to have the ability to turn up to like 1,100-1,200 horsepower. That way I can like be closer to the 01 and 01X. But that is something that just has not happened. But we've seen on the stage kit list that they were supposed to offer stage kits for Demons and Red Eyes and all this stuff, but not all these stage kits came out. And I think one of the big reasons that a lot of these stage kits that didn't come out was because of issues with CARB. And I think CARB, that a lot of you guys who live in those CARB states know about, I think CARB was one of those big factors that kind of limited the stage kits, because they were basically, I think that's just the main thing, right? I think that's the main thing that you know, Dodge had the same issue with trying to get the Durango 392, the Durango Hellcat approved in all 50 states, because they had to deal with half the states being CARB states. So I think, like I said, the same thing's gonna happen with the stage kits. They don't want to go to a situation where like they got people putting these stage kits on in CARB states and getting them in trouble. So I'm hoping that whatever happens, especially with these new ones coming out, that all that's kind of resolved. And I hope that is something that is something that you guys are gonna worry about. But my dealer buddy sent me this image right here. And I'm gonna show you right here on the screen that this is in fact 100% legit, because I've gotten plenty of dealer information from my sources in the past, and they always were correct. So my dealer buddy sent me this particular image right here, and you can see right here, this is a 392 Supercharger kit for the Wrangler 392. So I think that right there is probably going to be like the basis for them to start off with the 392 kits, because the Wrangler 392 has been around for the last few years. Now the Durango RT, that 392 version of it, has really, it was around 2023, got discontinued, and then now all of a sudden, I think 2 years later, now we're gonna have Durango 392s all back again. So maybe there's not a 392 kit for the Durango yet, because that vehicle just got approved. But I will hope to see that we're gonna have a Durango 392 stage kit, and hopefully turn the power up. I don't know how much power it could be. I'm hoping maybe 6-7 horsepower. We will see. But that gives me hope that seeing that dealers are being informed that a 392 Supercharger kit is coming. And there's a lot of vehicles that have 392s in them, right? You got Durango RT, like I said. You're gonna have I'm fingers crossed expecting the Charger have a 392 in it as well. We know the Rumblebee has a 392 in there. I'm hoping that what Tim Kniss and SRT is going to do, is that they're gonna have a 5.7 392 and a 6.2 lineup in their SRT branded vehicles. So Rumblebee 392, and then SRT Rumblebee. I hope they do the same thing for like the Grand Cherokee, for example. 5.7 392 and Hellcat version of the Grand Cherokee. Probably the same thing with the Ram Charger. 5.7 392 6.2. And I'm hoping they do the same thing with a Charger, and I'm hoping that this right here will be the basis of a like a stage kit onslaught that could be coming. Because Tim Knisses did say right here that more things was coming at Roadkill Night, some surprises. So I'm thinking hopefully this right here is one of the surprises that we're actually going to get at Roadkill Nights, and I can't wait to see what else is actually going to be coming as well too. Because I just played a clip right here.
Toy, this can be your daily driver for everything you need. And if you're worried about the 300 pounds, don't. Direct Connection is already working on it, and not in the way that you're thinking. But come to Roadkill Nights this year, and we will have much more for you on that.
So you seen that, you heard that, right? So we already know for a fact that we're going to see some more stuff for the Rumblebee coming out at Roadkill Nights. I'm hoping that with this leak right here that my dealer buddy has given me, that right there is going to be like a sign or indication that we're going to see even more stage kits or supercharger kits for more vehicles. I would love to see that happen because I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. You can go get you a 5.7, you know, Rumblebee or whatever, go buy that, and then bam, maybe 6 months to a year later, go get your supercharger kit, and bam, you got like a 500 horsepower freaking Rumblebee that, you know, you had to spend $100,000 for, right? So I hope that's something that we're going to actually see. Hope we're going to see even more stage kits for more models. I mean, it would make sense to me for SRT to basically make stage kits for all their branded vehicles, and give people the ability to go and pick a cheaper car, go to the Direct Connection, get these upgrades and stuff, and then bam, they are basically right there in the brotherhood and have a bunch of power and have their cars go ridiculously fast. So that's what I'm hoping to see at Roadkill Nights, more stage kits getting involved, because I was told, I think around SEMA last year, that they were coming out with even more stage kits. That dealers were told that, and I learned that from one of my dealer sources, that basically SRT told me, yeah, there's going to be more stage kits coming, but the thing is, where are they? I don't think it's because they're having parts issues, things like that. I think it's mainly because of Carb. I think Carb is still rearing its ugly head for SRT, and they're still having problems getting these stage kits out to the public. So I'm hoping that by them showing you know, this stage kit right here for the Wrangler 392, is that hopefully that those Carb issues are definitely gone. So fingers crossed, because there's definitely a lot of vehicles that I would love to see this happen to. I would love to see everybody have the ability to go and get them a cheaper vehicle. Don't have to go spend $100,000 for a high performance vehicle. You can go get you a $50,000-$60,000 version, $10,000 supercharger kit, and bam, have plenty of daggone power to go embarrass people. But that's all I got to talk about in this video right here. That I'm pretty sure we're gonna see stage kits coming in sometime at Roadkill Nights. We already got an indication from Tim Knisses is gonna happen. So I'm hoping that Roadkill Nights is gonna be like that onslaught of actually having some pretty cool things. We already know that 1 or 2 cars are gonna get revealed at Roadkill Nights. We know something for the Rumblebee gonna get revealed. I'm hoping this Fox Shocks supercharger kit is gonna be something that's gonna be available to all Wrangler 392s, or maybe Fox Shocks is gonna make their own version of the Wrangler 392, some kind of like their own kind of like special version like the Ram 1500 Lord was. But we just had to wait and see. And Roadkill Nights is effectively what, 5 weeks from now, so we don't have really very long to wait and find out what is going to actually happen. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Do you guys think we're going to see more stage kits from Dodge, Ram, maybe Jeep? Do you guys think we're going to see 5.7 392 and 6.2 versions in multiple brands have the same lineup as like the Rumblebee, and hopefully have stage kits to go and give you even more flexibility and give you even more choice? So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. If you want to check out the video I made about the actual Charger, the Hellcat, you can check this video right here. And until the next time, I'm out.